Hey, you guys, sorry the sun's in my eyes, but I have great news. I just got a notification that our fundraiser page is live with the Jett Foundation. So for those of you that just joining in, the Jett Foundation, we are so lucky to, we submitted our application kind of like on the last day it was available. Jett Foundation is a 501c3 nonprofit organization that will help us be able to afford our huge power van that we need to be able to take our boys in their power wheelchairs that are like 300 pounds a piece, plus them, they're 94 and 92 pounds respectively as well. And plus our other two kids and me and my husband, like we have a lot of people and a lot of equipment that we need when we go places. So we're not able to get like a minivan, or we have our Suburban still now that when we have our manual chairs, it's, you know, doable. We make it work. But we're at that point now where my boys are too heavy for me to be able to transfer them safely into their manual chairs whenever we go places. Plus, just I have never really, until I sat down with the Jett Foundation, really talked about our story and how much this would mean to our family to have this power van or this wheelchair van. I didn't realize how limiting it is. And like, we don't go places just because I'm thinking in my head, you know, like, okay, so what are we going to do that day? Is my body going to be hurting later? Like, what are we, you know, like making sure that they're safe and getting in their seats. And there's just, it gets to the point where we don't go places. Like, we go where we're necessary, like the necessary places, like to doctor's appointments. They get their transportation to and from school, which that's a whole other thing in itself that I'm not even going to get into. But just having that ability to just have them drive up the ramp, get in locked and loaded, and we can actually go get coffee together, or, you know, go to Target or even to the park, like just places that we used to go as a family just to like have fun together. Like, I remember we used to go to Target all the time and just peruse. We wouldn't really buy anything, but we'd just be able to get some snacks and just go around and just have fun together and just be, you know, together. And, you know, the park was another big thing that we used to do all the time when it was nice and sunny out, which we can't really do as much anyway because our older sons are, you know, they're like out of that whole like, ooh, let's go to the park. They're like, ugh, that's gross. But you know how teenagers get. But there's just so many things that I didn't realize that we're missing out on, not having this ability to take our boys places in their power wheelchairs. So it is just such a great honor that they approved our application. But the fun's not over yet, you guys. They only pay up to half of the mobility van cost. And we got quotes from different places from all over California and even in Ohio. And this power wheelchair van is about anywhere from like $80,000 to $120,000. So the Jett Foundation will pay up to half of $80,000, so they'll pay up to $40,000, but we have to come up with the additional funds. So I'm working my tail off. I've got a couple listings that I have in the pipeline that, you know, once we get those sold, I can put some of that money into this pot as well. And for those of you that don't know how businesses are run, I can't put all the money that I make to this fund just because I want to make sure that I can reinvest in my business and continue to make that grow and have that be a lucrative thing of income for us. I can't just, you know, anytime I make money and like, oh, here I go, pay this. It's like, well, yeah, I want to pay this and pay this, but I also have to market myself and, you know, all the fun stuff. So it's just going to be a really great thing. And I'm doing the things. And I feel like that's how the universe works. Whenever you have a challenge you're faced with, you just do the next step. What is the next step? And then it works out. It always works out, but you got to do your stuff. So what I'm doing is I'm doing these applications. I have a few other places that I can look at that offer different services and help as well, and different grants and things that can help. But also with the Jett Foundation, it's a fundraising thing. So I have the link below for you guys. Anybody that is willing to donate to this fund. It is a 501c3 nonprofit, so you do get a tax deduction as a charitable donation. So that is something that's really cool too. And if you're not able to donate, that's completely fine. I would just ask if it's possible that you would share this with other people that may be able to help out and chip in. And then if you know anybody that's in Amador County and the surrounding area here in California, I'd be so honored to be able to help them buy and sell their home. So I hope you guys have a great day. I love you all, and take care.